stream back up. Hopefully it comes back up here. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we are back up. Yeah, okay. So we should be back. I don't know what just happened right there. That's fine. Okay. So let's get back into some of the things we were talking about. We were looking at some upcoming things with Pirate Chain. Now, I guess for those who won't be watching, because I'm probably not going to upload the last live stream because it was only like 10 minutes long. But some of the things we talked about were private stablecoins coming out on Oxen. And that'll be pretty interesting. And we talked about some things going on with Boom NFTs on Stacks. I'm not going to go over all the different things, but if you guys do want to look up those things, there are some interesting things coming out for those things. Yeah, and so let's get back over to what's going on with Pirate Chain. So looks like they just have some QA testing and reviews going on. Let's see if anything came out for their June edition here for Pirate Chain. Okay, new paper wallet version and a light wallet update. Okay, looks like there wasn't too many big things going on. Nah, nothing too big then. But even so, I think Pirate Chain is still very undervalued, as a lot of these other cryptocurrencies are. So keep your eye on them in the coming months. Now, back over to the Solana ecosystem. It's starting to expand a lot here. This is, if we come over to Solana, and we've seen this with other blockchains like previously in the bull market, a lot of their ecosystems did extremely well once the project started, getting a lot more marketing and a lot more development, or getting further in their development. If you look at something like Cardano or Polkadot, I don't know. I mean, even some of the Solana ecosystem projects, honestly, like Radium, their ecosystem projects overall just started to do very well. And now with Solana's ecosystem expanding, we might start to see some of these really start to break out. So some of the ones that I'd be interested in are Audius. I've started looking at them a little bit. Probably looking through this here. I'm actually not familiar with a lot of different NFT projects, but there's so many of them that it's actually crazy. That they actually, I think NFT projects still only make up like 1% of the total market capitalization of crypto, but there are so many of them. The Graph, Parsec are interesting projects. Waves. As for DeFi, I'm not sure how many of these DeFi projects, I talked about Radium for a second, but I'm not sure how many of these DeFi projects I'm familiar with on Solana. Serum I'm familiar with. Yeah, so there might actually be like a ton of opportunities here because a lot of these are, really unknown, but I'm not sure how many of those are even listed on CoinGecko. So, all right. Now, I know a lot of you have also been asking me to do a separate video on XDC. I may get around to that sometime soon. But I still have some other videos I want to get out and get done first. And then I might start looking deeper into the project. Whoa, just zoomed in. Why do I keep doing that? Okay. Yeah, so one thing I do want to check... maybe we can just go over. It's fine. We'll just go to their Twitter here. I want to check out where Elrond is in terms of their Mire exchange. Okay, so the snapshots are now complete, and the tokens will be claimable at the launch of the Mire exchange. Now, I don't know if they've made any comment on when the Mire exchange will be coming. Yeah, it will be funny to see if uh, Elrond's price absolutely goes into the floor after the Mire exchange launch. I mean, it'll probably go one of other two ways. I think it's either going to go really well, like really high in the short term, or a lot lower. I don't know. It really depends on how many people actually end up using it at launch. And then the MPAD token will be coming soon after that, so that might actually prevent some of the any dumping that may come, because obviously people will want to get involved in that as well. Yeah, so it looks like this is some of the stuff going on here. Oh, thank you, Stonked Up. Um, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the same type of thread he puts out like all the time, just always talking about like, you know, 99% finished, and then we're getting really close to the launch, different things like that. I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess what else do you really want him to say? Like if they are, I'm sure they are close. Um, but on Elrond they have the Mire Exchange snapshots just finished. Uh, so that should be coming pretty soon, I guess. We'll see when it actually comes. And then after that, there's the Mire Launchpad. That'll be coming out. It remains to be seen if we're gonna see like any type of dump in the price of Elrond, because it's got like the Mire Launchpad stabilizing it. But even so, hopefully the exchange comes out soon, because obviously I'd like to interact with it. I think a lot of people would like to interact with it. It is a bit unfortunate that they're launching it in the middle of a bear market, but I guess what are you going to do? Different projects got to launch different things at different times, and that's why I think you also start to see like some of these other like smaller projects not like coming out right now, waiting for maybe the fall or winter to actually launch, because they don't want to just die and not pick up any traction, at least in the short term. Yeah, so I think that's mostly the things covered with Elrond here. Yeah, so we still got Axie Infinity trending and doing its thing. I'm not sure how much longer that'll be going for in terms of trending. Is it still like massively up in terms of other tokens in the current pretty much bear market? Over the 7-day, it's still NFT projects for the most part that are crushing. And you still have blockchains like Stacks and Harmony doing well. And if we come back over to like outside the top 100, such a pain in the I can't buy it straight from Mire in America. Yeah, I know that does suck. It would be nice if you could. I know they're listed on Voyager and Binance US. I don't really know what else Elrond's listed on right now. Like obviously, I think Coinbase Custody has them, and I think they have them in their custody, but I don't think they're listed on Coinbase, and there might be some regulatory reasons for that as well. I'm not too sure. Okay, so the 7-day for projects outside the top 100, still NFT projects for the most part. I can't be too surprised there. Yeah, so Audius, we talked about them in the last live stream. They're doing some cool stuff. And it sucks too, because that'd be a project I would like to get involved in too, but it's hard to justify as it's up like 50% over the last week to really get in right now. Yeah, I wonder when actually only good way to send USDT to Binance US and then withdraw to Mire. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to keep your Elrond over on the Mire app just to obviously take advantage of the staking rewards, and also, of course, the snapshots that you get to participate in for the Mire Exchange and the Mire Launchpad. So, yeah. Um, yeah, I was gonna see when they plan to actually list like a Cardano ecosystem on CoinGecko, because they have like an ecosystem for Polkadot, Solana. I think they might have one for Solana at this point too. Where are my categories at? Can I look at? Yeah, we have Polkadot ecosystem. We even have a Polygon ecosystem currently. Do we have a Solana ecosystem? Yeah, we still don't have a Cardano ecosystem filter. Like, that's kind of crazy. Do you think digital reserve currency DRC is garbage? I do not know. Let's see. I mean, this looks like very low cap, a $2 million market cap, as long as CoinGecko has their information right here. It's not listed on too many exchanges, but designed to become a decentralized store of value with limited supply and the zero inflation rate. It was created during the COVID-19 crisis. 100% of the DRC token supply has been listed on the Uniswap decentralized exchange with intentionally small market cap to allow early adopters. Okay. Let me see. I don't know. It definitely doesn't have too much traction currently, but I don't know when it came out though. If it's a recent launch, good ADA is so overrated, should be under $1. Maybe. I mean, the one thing that's really nice about Cardano is the fact that, you know, they have like 70% of their supply staked, along with like, I think like $31 billion or something crazy like that. Might be less now, but like that amount of value in terms of US dollars staked in their protocol, which is like far and away the like highest amount out of any proof of stake protocol. Like, I think like doubles or triples Ethereum's. You know, obviously they already have like some pretty cool stuff going on, and their founder is a pretty smart guy, obviously coming over from Ethereum. And when smart contracts do come, you know, I think ADA will be in a great position. They've also tried to, or they also have like that deal with Ethiopia, I think, as well, right? So I don't know. I think like there's arguments that can be made, like relative. I think relative to like something like Polkadot, I think Cardano is definitely overrated, just because I don't know how. It doesn't make too much sense to me how Polkadot has like less than half the market cap of Cardano, especially when they were like pretty much the exact same market cap throughout the whole bull run for the most part. Yep, that's the best part about it. Nothing to do with the tech. That's why I love Elrond so much. 60% staked, scalable, so tokenomics of BTC. Yeah, I definitely like the whole concept of Elrond a lot as well. I think, I mean, Elrond also has a massive community too. I think, if not like the second or third biggest, like behind Cardano. Yeah, obviously, like you said, 60% staked. It's always floating around like a number around there between like 55 and 60, I think, percent. And they have like a ton of stuff coming. So I think I mean, Elrond obviously does not get nearly as much mainstream attention or marketing as Cardano, and just that alone, you know, gives Cardano like a massive edge in terms of market cap. But the thing is, I don't really think a lot of like retail investors or just, you know, everyday guy is really, when they buy Cardano, at least from my experience with knowing people, they don't like know how to stake it. They just leave it on exchanges that, you know, maybe they know how to stake it on the exchanges or whatever. But that's the one thing about Cardano. I wonder, like, you know, how did they even get 70% staked? Like, or how, this is something that actually boggles my mind sometimes. I wonder like how they got that much staked when retail is not staking, probably not that much of it. As for something like Elrond, I could easily see 60% staked because their market cap's only 1.6 billion, and I think a lot of the people involved in Elrond are probably overall, like in terms of overall percentages, are probably like a bit more technical than people involved in Cardano, just based off of the market cap and like the media attention difference between the two projects. But I don't know, it remains to be seen what these projects are going to end up being and doing in the future. I refuse to buy VeChain because it's Chinese. Probably did very well. I think it's fine. I wouldn't care too much about that. I think I don't think any of these projects are limited to a certain country, and I don't know. I don't think that matters too much. Anyway. Remember, you don't know exactly what's going on over there. You can only see what you see on the news. What was I going to say? Yeah, also, to answer that other guy's question about the digital reserve currency, I'm not sure. You'd have to maybe provide me with some more information on that. I don't know when they came out. And I don't know what their plans are for the future, but I don't know. So, yeah, okay, so we covered that stuff with Elrond. Now, if we come, let's see. Okay, so Monero's got some things. Yeah, so Cardano, I guess, has a new update coming out pretty soon, too, where I guess they're going to be talking about a lot of the things coming out. Is this actually true? I mean, if BlackRock has a fund that's investing in MicroStrategy, I mean, that's obviously only to gain exposure to Bitcoin, even if they haven't said that. But if that's true, that'd be a pretty big deal. What was I going to say? BlackRock. Trust MicroStrategy. Let's see, is that true? Is there any news about this? No. No, this is in August, so. They're removed in my top 3. Yeah, I think that's smart. I think Darrow should be on everybody's radar, and I think people should at least try to get some exposure to the project. Just because of, I mean, just watch my last couple Darrow videos or check out anything about the project. I think getting some exposure to that would be a really good idea. So, but I'm not going to go over too much about that because I've talked about that a lot recently. Is the stream lagging hard? No, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it did go down a little bit earlier. Is it an audio issue or is it a video quality issue? Or both? Is this true? I don't know if this is true. It looks like Capital Group, an investment firm. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Maybe that just came out and then it's not really like being published anywhere, but where are we at? We were over here. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I don't really care too much about that. Oh yeah, also, if any of you guys do want to check out Brokenomics on YouTube, you guys should go check them out. They're doing some pretty cool stuff with ICOs and IDOs and looking into those things like more in depth. So yeah, you guys can go check them out on YouTube as well. Okay, so BlackRock did invest in MicroStrategy? Okay. Well, then that's certainly pretty much them buying Bitcoin, in my opinion. How much potential do I think Oxen has? I mean, I don't want to say like, I don't want to make any bold claims and say like it can get to like the peak of where Pirate Chain was at when Pirate Chain was at like $1 billion market cap. But I also don't see a reason why it can't, since they already have like some pretty cool working products. I hope the stream didn't go down again. Let's see. It looks like it's still somewhat up. Hopefully it's... Yeah, it looks like it's still up. It might be buffering. Okay. What does it say? Yeah. This is the issue of centralized streaming services. So hopefully it's still going here. I think it is. But anyway, in terms of Oxen, I think, and one thing I maybe here, hold on. Let me stop the theta stream, and I'll stop the Odyssey stream for now. Maybe this will lighten things up a bit. Anyway. Yeah, so I think Oxen has a ton of potential, and I think that since they already have the session app and like Lokinet, now they're talking about coming out with a private stablecoin. I think in terms of masternode, they're like one of the top projects, and I forget exactly how that was ranked, but they were like one of the top projects in that. There was like a link somewhere, so I won't say something that I don't really know, but yeah, I think they still have. I can't imagine in terms of a bull run scenario that, I mean, at their peak they were at like $2.37. In terms of market cap, that was what, 100 million. I can't imagine that they couldn't go to like 200 to 400 million in terms of market cap. So I think they definitely have 10x potential for sure. I think in terms of privacy coins, I don't see why. I mean, I guess it depends. Like, if you're one of those people that doesn't like unlimited supplies in privacy coins, although, like, I guess Monero has that, right, with tail emission, but I guess Oxen's is a bit different in terms of they don't do mining, obviously, because they're proof of stake. I don't know, but I think they would. I think if they did like a whole website redesign, like Caldero's doing, if you check out their roadmap, it looks like. So it looks like what they're doing. This is 2020. I don't know if they've updated their. Okay, so session 2020. This is some of the stuff going on, or 2021, I should say. So they have like peer-to-peer messaging and voice calls and file transfers coming. I mean, that would all be really great for the session app, because obviously, I think if you download the session app right now, I don't think any of this is out yet. I don't think you can do voice calls or anything like that. That'd be pretty big. Let's see some of the things that are coming for Lokinet 2021. So they just did that rebrand. New Lokinet website. Oh, let me see. Did they have a separate website for Lokinet or Loki.network maybe? I don't know. BlackRock and Vanguard own everything, literally. Yeah, that's kind of tends to be how it goes. No matter what. Oh, did they say they were working on a new website on Twitter? Okay, great. Yeah, I mean, that would be really big for them, honestly. So, it doesn't look like on Loki, it doesn't look like they really have too much on their blogs, or at least nothing updated. So, that's actually a bit odd. I wonder why that might be. Anyway, yeah, I think in terms of like BlackRock and Vanguard or any of these massive like investment things or banks or anything like that. No matter what type of society you're living in, for the most part, things are always going to be centralized in terms of monetary value. It's just kind of like the nature of how things work. Whenever someone is good at something or gets something, it tends to compound. So you kind of can't prevent that. And that's been tried to be prevented before. Like if you like did like any type of I don't know, socialistic or communistic society, they always like crumble, and it's because it's very hard to control if the people's uh, morality isn't good or stable, and also the wealth is still completely concentrated in a lot of those scenarios too. Because it kind of works in theory, but in like implementation, like with people, it doesn't really work too well. I don't know. You could make the argument that capitalism, communism, or any of these different isms are all great things if the people's morals, or if people's morals are all good, and if people uh, didn't have as much, I guess you could say, like greed. Uh, yeah. So it's going to continue to probably be the case that BlackRock and Vanguard own everything, and for probably a good amount of time. So you said that Oxen's talking about doing a website update. Do you know how long ago they mentioned that? I know they're exploring private stablecoins, like I said before, and that would be great. Now I can probably only do the stream here for probably about like 15-ish more minutes. So if you guys have any projects you want me to look at briefly, just let me know and we can go over them. Right now I'm just looking to see Oxen's new potential website. We have lots of tweets here, so. Oh, okay, cool. What is this? Why'd I mouse over that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to just go through this like this here. If you let me know where that might be, that would be helpful. Okay, what's Meta Hero? We can look at this. This is another NFT project. Okay, it's another NFT project. Or maybe it's not. Actually, no. It might be. It brings market 3D scanning and modeling technology. Okay, I think it's an NFT project. Yo, you think I passed it? Really? Huh. I mean, I can just do a quick scroll up, bro. Mandatory upgrade. I don't think it's this. I don't think it's that. Session stuff. This is the new code base stuff. Yeah, so I guess here's some of the room to grow. What's up, Sean? Maybe look at Divi. Okay, sure. What type of project is this? Goal of making popular cryptocurrencies easy to use for the public mass. Divi's smart wallet and blockchain make transactions speedier, affordable, easier, safe to use, and less prone to errors. Okay, so it's a wallet project, and it's on KuCoin. Okay, let's check out their website. Our mission is to accelerate the adoption of digital currencies. We're building the financial solutions of the future for everyone. We make crypto easy. Okay. So they're consolidating financial services here. To be confusing. I mean, I like the concept of this, right? Like, I don't know, like what purpose their token provides. But I like the concept of making, obviously, interacting with crypto easier because, I mean, of course, if you want adoption, that has to happen. You need good UIs, UX experiences. You need an intuitive way for people to interact with it, or else you're just not going to get enough mainstream adoption to the point where people will care enough. Now, that's obviously going to come, right? Like this innovation and all the tech for that's going to come. But I think any projects that are, obviously taking advantage of that or getting in early on that is definitely something interesting to explore. But like I said, I don't know what the Divi token will provide. But let's find out. Okay, they do have a swap coming. So fiat to crypto and crypto to crypto inside the app. That's good. Debit card. A lot of projects are releasing debit cards. That's how you know it's coming for crypto. Like all these debit cards now, credit cards coming. Like, yeah. Personal finance account, performance tracker. Okay, so these are all the things that are coming soon. So that's pretty good for Divi then. Right, so digital wallet. A lot of projects have this concept too, where you can just tap their username. I know like Elrond does that in the Meyer app. I think like Valora probably does that on Cello. Earn with Divi. Put your money to work with Divi nodes. Set up 1 minute. Okay, so you can earn rewards, I guess. They're setting up a node. Now I want to know what the actual token will provide. If anybody knows. Projects. I put some money in Kudos. I think it has good potential. Okay. Well, I'll look at that in 1 second. Let me just see if I can find out anything about their token here. I'm going through it a bit quick, obviously, but okay. So, right, it is proof of stake. Transparent network. Okay, so you get like 28% APR though. I mean that's pretty good. Yeah, if you stake 3 million Divi, yeah, you get $2,000. I mean, how much is 3 million Divi? Oh no, I have to do math. What would that be? 100,000. What? 10? Wait. Would it actually be $40,000? No, that can't be right. It's got to be like $400,000, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be like 400, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I feel pressured because I'm in the middle of a stream. Now I have to actually go do the math, so I don't feel too stupid. Yeah, so it would be $40,000 for 3 million Divi? Seriously? And they're saying that if you... Oh no, that's for 1 million Divi. Okay, yeah, so it'd be 120,000. That sounds right. Yeah, see, like I just couldn't like probably believe that, but so it'd be $120,000, and then if you staked all that, you could earn $2,000 a month. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. What if I staked 0 Divi? No, what if I staked this much? I don't know. If I really believed in the project, getting 300,000 of them and making $200 a month would be pretty cool. That's like kind of the nice part about like using protocols that offer high APRs like Kava and Elrond and stuff like that. I still don't know what the Divi token provides though. Like why I would hold it other than staking it. I don't know if they have like other purposes, but if anybody knows, let me know. This is like one of the things I don't like about certain projects where like they don't have like right in your face, here's the point of having the token, here's what the token does, and this is why you hold it. Like every single project I think should have like token, right? Like just right here. And a lot do, but I think all of them should, so that it's just easy to know right off the bat, like, should I actually buy this or not? Like, what is it gonna, like, don't tell me like exactly what the platform does, tell me what the token does as well, so I know if I should even invest in it. All right, you said Kudos. Okay, So 557 rank with market cap of 26 million. What type of blockchain is this? Compute network that will provide multiple blockchain ecosystems with the following benefit. Trusted layer 2 validator network built on Tendermint protocol, VM, WASM compatibility in order for smart contract. Okay. What are they trying to solve? Scaling on blockchain is both expensive and limited in the type of use cases it can support. Kudos solves this issue by providing a highly scalable layer 2 and layer 3 solution, connecting both on-chain and off-chain consumers to the network via smart contracts and APIs. Yeah, I know about. There's some other really big API projects. I don't know if that's all Kudos is trying to be, but there's obviously like Covalent, the Graph, I think Parsec, right? Okay, so this is on KuCoin, right? Okay. Max supply of 10 billion released over a 10-year period. Okay, so they only have like about 1 billion out. I don't know. We can check out their website real quick before we end the stream. The centralized cloud computing network for everyone. Kudos is bringing the gap between cloud and blockchain by using worlds available competing to a more decentralized world. Well, since I know I'm not going to be able to look too much into the technicals about the project here, I think it's not a bad idea to look at their backers, or at least their stated backers. It looks like they have some different venture capitalists here. Exchange listings. Let's see their crypto partner. Oh, they're partnered with Algorand. Okay. That is obviously a pretty big token. Kylan. Ultra. I know about them, but I'm not too familiar with them. I think they're an NFT project. Okay. See, this is what I like though. They say token right here. This is what I'm talking about. I think every project should have that. Like, this is what the. Although I don't know, they still don't really tell me. What does the token do for me though? Yeah, see, like, I want to know what the actual token will do. I don't think this really told me what the token does. So, I don't know. Okay. I do have to get out of here pretty soon. But one thing that I do want to just say real quick before I end the stream is, because I covered this in the stream, that I'm not going to be posting because technical issues. For anybody that's interested in what we talked about in the beginning, we talked about Oxen, private stablecoins potentially coming out. We talked about the Boom boxes, NFTs that are coming out in stacks. You can stack stacks, or like delegate your stacks or stack them to on the Boom wallet, I think it's what it's called, and you can actually earn NFTs with that. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, so we talked about right here, this article here. You can go on Oxen's Twitter to find it. Talking about potential private stablecoins being built on the Oxen blockchain. So overall, that's definitely a really cool and unique concept that I don't think I've really seen. I haven't personally heard about any other than potentially this one private stablecoin called High. I haven't really seen anything coming out with anything like a private stablecoin. And the use cases behind that, of course, would be if you want to have your money stored in terms of like pegged to the US dollar, but you don't want like transparency for your transactions and everything like that, or your holdings, having a private stablecoin would make a lot of sense. So there's that. Now, if you guys do want to support the channel, you guys can follow me on Odyssey. This is a great place to support the channel. There's also a token that backs that. If you're not familiar with it, it's the LBRY, or LBRY library credits token. You guys can become a patron of the channel. You can find that in the About Us section, and you can see what the tiers offer for that. And obviously liking, subscribing, all the different things. And there's also a Discord. There's a link on the channel, not in the description for the live streams. I have been slacking and lacking and not been putting the proper links in the live stream descriptions, but I will get on that in the next one. So I'm probably going to be releasing a video tomorrow. I will let you guys know. And yeah, that'll be it for this live stream. I do have to get out of here. But thanks, guys, for tuning in, and I'll see you.